everybody, welcome back. It's me, Luke, the Yorkshireman Reacts, and I've got a brand new Still Game related reaction. Yeah, that's right. Even though Still Game is now officially finished on the Patreon, you know, the Series 9, the final episode, we did it a few days ago. Very sad. There's still more Still Game out there to be found. So this is a Q&A in the Clansman with Ford and Greg, aka Jack and Victor, of course, with Amy MacDonald. Now, Amy MacDonald, my only reference of her is she was on Top Gear, and she was one of the best guests I've ever seen. Like, she was really good. She's a proper car freak as well, and I just love that about any person, you know, man or woman, but especially with women. It's always really cool to hear about women who love cars, you know. And, yeah, she went through some of the cars that she's got, and she had quite a few decent cars, you know. She's had an Audi R8 that she said she loved, and then Nissan GTR, and then she said her dream car was like a Bugatti Veyron. I wonder if she ever got it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be cool. So, let's check it out. Hopefully it'll get past copyright and all that. We'll see. So, if you enjoy this, like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out all my other content. We've got a lot of stuff going on. The Nightwish reactions are back as well. And also, I'm going to be starting, as part of the Discovery series on Patreon, which is basically documentaries, I'm going to be starting some James May documentaries. So, Toy Stories, Man Lab, Big Ideas, all those kind of documentaries. You know, I've heard so much about them, and I love James May. He's a legend. So, yeah, we're going to check those out on the Patreon. I'm going to try and get, I think, some of the Big Ideas episodes are uploaded by just random channels that don't have the rights. So I think I might be able to put a couple of them on YouTube, so that'll be cool. But yeah, let's go.
I'm Amy MacDonald, and I've been very lucky to be allowed into the Clansman pub with these two chaps this afternoon for a little Facebook Live chat.
Hello there.
How are
I nearly forgot. How dare I forget this? During Still Game reaction. What the hell? What's wrong with it? I apologise.
you?
Hello now.
Doing well?
Right, now I'm
doing well,
Busy?
Very busy, yes.
That's good.
Busy here at the pub.
Going well?
Busy.
Are you warm enough?
I'm
Is the cardigan
roasting,
or
it's
anything?
roasting in here. I think somebody's been fiddling with the lakey.
Winston.
Mastermind.
Yes. I was a bit gutted that I didn't get all of the questions right, but it was quite amusing hearing John Humphreys talking about Craig Lang and Naveed's Harid's convenience store. Sorry.
What was the question you didn't get?
It was what was the school that Winston worked as at the Lollipop Man? What school was
Kian and
it?
Craig Lang, Parkmill.
Well done.
No.
I had to pass on it. Yeah. Terrible. I know.
So what are you up to?
I've been recording my next album.
Oh.
Yeah, very exciting. Little plug. I'm hoping to do a gig in the Clansman
Victor actually chugging a beer there. Come on, lad.
at one point in the future.
Oh, sorry, Greg.
That's where my sights are set.
So have you got questions for us?
I've got questions for you. Yeah, I'll just fire in.
I might join them.
Here we go. So we've got one from Stuart Miller. Have you considered making a prequel, i.e. set in the 60s? There was an episode partly set in the past, which was awfully funny.
Aye.
So what age would we be in the 60s? We would be 40 or 30.
I'm not going to get away with that.
No.
No.
I could CGI us.
I did that thing, map onto your face. No, it'd be a good idea. And when we get too old to do this, or play these parts, it would be nice to have kids doing it. You know, us growing up as kids in the 40s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just need a fat one and a tall one.
Sounds good. Cameron Tom has said, will the extra characters such as Shug, Arthur, Peggy be returning in this series? And will there be an episode in respect for Jake Darcy, aka Pete the JK? Sad to hear his passing, as everybody obviously was.
Yes, all of those guys will be back.
Yep.
Cameron, thank you for your question. And
Cameron's always on my Twitter.
you shall have to wait and see what we do. But they'll be back.
I'll be back. Don't you worry about it, Cameron.
Interesting, right. Now we have Brett Mitchell. Is it carrying on from where it left off, or will it be 9 years later? I'd love to see a little...
Oh, is this before the 7th series started? Is that what this is? I thought this was after it was finished, you know. Right, I'm with it now. Right, okay, yeah, I'm in the same time zone. now, okay?
To 9-year-old Tam Jr. getting one over. I'd love to see a little 9-year-old Tam Jr. getting one over in a tuck shop, lady.
That's good. No, we haven't moved on. We can't move on. We're like Urberlin.
Right.
We did consider getting Kiefer Sutherland to go previously on Still Game at the beginning of the episode, but we're not. As Ford says, the characters are ageless, and so we're just going to come back and see how they're doing.
Because I would be 85 now. And then we're planning on again for another 10 years and come back when I'm 95.
Right.
Please do that. I'd still watch it.
This is from Dan Finn. I'll read out a kind of edited version for the camera, but I'll show you guys what the thing actually says.
What? Read it.
No, that's disgusting.
Do Jack and Victor have any romantic interest in the new series?
Right, that's well edited. No, in the series, I don't think. I did have a girlfriend in one of the episodes and left him out in the cold.
It's Barbara.
Barbara.
Big Boobra.
Well, no, you just have to wait and, we're still young at heart, so it might happen.
Yeah.
Might happen.
Vanessa Windsor says she's a massive fan of Still Game, that she cries with laughter every time. Any plans to bring the live show to Australia? We would bloody love we'd bloomin' love to have
Why,
you.
sorry?
That would be great.
God, BBC, will you stick up your ass?
That'd be fantastic, yeah. There are no plans at the minute, I think, to take a live show to Australia.
No, and it's, we did the Hydro, and it was a big set, it's a big thing to take abroad, and you don't know what the demand is, the other thing. Maybe we could find out what the demand is for Facebook, and many Australians.
You never know. It's interesting because I have a sound man who is from Quebec, and he's the biggest Still Game fan that I've ever. He wouldn't have got that question wrong in Mastermind. So it does kind of go everywhere. Everybody loves it. It's amazing. From Sean Donaldson. Hi boys. That's good. That's a good start. Will we see other old faces, i.e. Paul Young's Shug, back in the new series?
Lots of old faces in Still Game. Always will be lots of old faces in Still Game. Yeah, Shug's back.
Shug's back, yes.
Yep.
He's back at the end of the bar, listening to everything.
Counting the money in the till.
Yeah.
Wicked.
In fact, we've not even started filming Shug's episode, but there's a really funny episode with him and they go into the tune and stuff like that, him and Winston. It's pretty good.
Sounds good. I think we've got one just come through.
Groovy.
Michael Trail says, Still Game the movie, any chance?
Still Game the movie. Really old stuntmen.
The oldest stuntman in Britain. What do you do, son? No bother.
Who that windy? No way.
It's a fine idea, but it's never really occurred to us.
Really?
No.
I don't know where it would start. They've got mixed fortune movies, haven't they? They come out of sitcoms.
Yeah, that's true.
On the buses and all that.
But they did it for so long and it did so well, so much success. The live shows. I mean, the fact that a sitcom can spin off a live show, that's massive. Not many TV series end up being so successful and loved and in demand so much that they get a live show made about them. I mean, Mrs. Brown's Boys, when that was popular, that got a few live shows. They did like a tour. They did like a world tour at one point. I think they were in Australia and America. But, I wish they'd just do a movie just as like fan service. Just, we wouldn't care if it was shite, would we, really? Because all we want is just to see more from these guys. That's all we're bothered about. We love these guys. They mean so much to us. They've made us laugh so much, cry a little bit, smile endlessly. Just make a movie, And come on, we've got faith in these guys. If it's these guys writing it, it's not going to be shite, is it? It's going to be good. It's these guys. Come on. Look at the things that they've written. Still Game Chewing the Fat, it'd be brilliant. I know it would. I hope they change their mind on that.
I'd personally love it. Fiona Howison says, hey guys, do you prefer doing the series or the live show?
I think the live show was terrific because it was the first time since we did it in 1997 at the Edinburgh Festival. It was the first time that we got to be in the room with the fans of the show, and it was very special for all the cast. But it does feel doing this that the TV show is the home of the show, if you know what I mean. That's what it feels like. Being back in the Clansmen, being back in all the Jack's flat and Victor's flat and Navid's. It's really wonderful, and the sets that they've built down here for us are fantastic. They're a little bit bigger. They're just fantastic. They're great.
But I mean, the Hydra was amazing. I mean, have you ever been in a big room playing in that yourself?
I came to the Hydra.
Have you ever been in a big room playing with yourself?
Playing in that yourself.
I came to the Hydra show as well, but I can't imagine it was easy doing.
She'll have done the Hydra, wouldn't she, surely? Amy MacDonald. I mean, when at the peak of her success, she was really big. I mean, she was doing stadium tours, wasn't she? She was big. But she must have been, she got on Top Gear. She was a Top Gear guest. You don't just get anybody on Top Gear. And that was in the era when Top Gear was Top Gear. It's ended. It's been axed, hasn't it? Because of Freddie's accident. I couldn't believe that. But, it was basically axed the day them three left. It died as soon as they left. Should have been axed then. It was never going to be revived. But, yeah, she'll have done stadium show, surely.
Doing that in front of so many
First
people.
night wasn't easy. We used to see the statues behind the set, and we were quite fly because we put Bobby on first, let him take the flag. We stood in the back going, they seem to like it so far. But I'd like to do that kind of thing again because it's what an atmosphere when they're all rooting for you.
It was an amazing atmosphere in the audience, I have to say. Like, everybody just wanted to be amazing, which it was. So.
Were you there the night the fight broke out?
No, I don't think so. Maybe it was me that...
What?
It was us.
No, it was two people up. It was just an argument. They were fighting up in the corner where we're trying to go, everybody here, just let it ride out. But they were, somebody for Edinburgh and somebody for Glasgow. Really good.
That's the pitfalls of putting things on live stage.
That is so Scottish. A fight breaking out at a comedy show. Come on. Oh, God, that's like, I don't know, two people deciding to spontaneously start pumping each other at a nun convention.
In Scotland. Duncan J. Holmstrom says, where does your costume department find you such fine, awesome cardigans?
Oxfam.
Oh,
It used to be what every man wants.
It was.
So that's away now, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think.
and C&A, I think, shut now.
So is it Primark?
C&A?
Charity shops, I think. I mean, smell my
Charity shops, yeah!
Okay.
I think I'll pass.
Oh, God.
Sam Bruss says, which episode of Still Game was your favourite to make?
Easy for me, that. Fly Society. At the
Really?
end, pretend that they're in the beetroot business in order to go to...
Oh, both types, crinkly and balls. Do you know, I thought he'd have said smoke on the water. I bet that'd have been a lot of fun to shoot, you know, spending the day on the lake, on the boat. Yeah, I imagine that'd have been fun to do. Or, I keep thinking of episodes in the revamp series, but this is before it even started. How much would they have filmed up to this point? Oh, Brief, the one with the car driving around Glasgow, or wherever the area was where they were driving around. That'd have been fun. The one with... Yeah, I'm thinking of any episodes where they went off usual location, you know, where they ventured out. The one with the... when it's the anniversary of their meeting, and they go, you know, and they're going to town and into the city, go to the Transport Museum. I thought that'd be fun to do. But interesting, Fly Society. Mind you, again, it's offset, you know, it's a different location, so yeah, okay, makes sense.
Part in a big manor house, remember that? That's mine. Yours?
Mine is drama. We had such fun filming it, but also writing it, and we were trying to work out the ending and whatnot. And when we cracked
drama, which one's that? Is that the one with the whiskey? Where they got the brewery? I think it is.
We were really happy, and the audience really liked that one too. And then you had Paul hiding in the toilet of the bookies and all that. It was good fun, really good fun.
Oh no, it's that one.
Have you got another
But
one coming through? Oh, I'm not sure how to say that name.
Sorry.
Rosiko Jinkowski.
Oh, Rosiko.
Yeah.
I was wondering how you know.
How have the storylines not been leaked yet, given Isa's involvement?
Good one.
That is a furiously difficult thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the scripts are all taken. The bits that we've done are taken away and destroyed. We put it in a secure garbage thing that they do, and then
It's a skip out the back.
it's a skip it.
Secure
Look,
garbage thing.
Look at that skip out the back. Oh.
Don't say that, we'll be rummaging in the bins afterwards. Catherine Ashcroft says, what made you decide that now was the right time to bring Still Game back?
Well, that was when we did the Hydro. It was 2014, so that was 7 years after we'd stopped the TV show. So it feels as if we've been on a bit of a kind of roll since then. And as we were saying earlier about wanting to get it back on TV, it felt like a natural fit for us.
Yeah.
And when we finished the Hydro, we had a bunch of other ideas and stories which we couldn't put into the Hydro show. So they were the kind of catalyst for us going, oh, we got more material.
Yeah,
It'd be
just
great
having
to
ideas.
do another
Yeah.
series, you know.
And it's different.
I understand what that's like, because. Oh no, I'm not going to tell you guys about that yet, just in case anything goes wrong with it, and it never happens. But let me use music as an example. Some of the few little songs that I wrote. Yeah, when you've just got ideas bursting out your head, you want to get them on paper and make them a reality. So I understand that. Yeah. But imagine what it's like. These two, these two are proper writers, like comedy genius writers. So the ideas, yeah, I understand that.
Because the programme's going straight to BBC One.
That's amazing.
And it used to go, it was BBC Scotland and then the repeat on BBC Two. So that's another thing. It's the niceness to go
That's a
back
step
and
up.
get working again.
Yeah, right. We've ran out of time
Oh,
because you two need to go and get fed.
One more question. We got one more question? No.
No.
I think we're
done?
done. I think it's lunchtime.
Oh, well.
Lunchtime.
Well, say cheerio and thank
Yes.
you very much, Amy.
Oh, thank
What
you
you
for
going to
having me.
do? What are you putting in? What are you saying?
Say, do one more question?
Yeah, do one more.
One more. Okay, one more.
Steak pie keeps.
Stephen Rankin says, as this is the first time you've done the series in HD, will any issues arise and will you reshoot the titles?
Wow, that's a good question.
It's
Is
a
that from the
did.
producer, that
Nerd
question?
question.
That's the producer. That's why you've allowed that extra question, isn't it?
I think, well, yeah, I think I gather that the HD thing has been a big issue for the makeup department and for costume and for the sets and all that. But these guys have been doing that for years and whatnot. And I think we probably will reshoot the titles.
Aye, just
Did
to give the whole thing an updated look. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
nothing
But
radical
you'll keep
because
them like the same.
Yeah.
You'll keep them good.
completely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Don't mess
Except
with that.
we'll have jetpacks in them.
His first line is, "Good morning, Jack. How are you?" Not too bad, Victor.
Brilliant. Well,
Thanks for having us.
Aye,
Thank
thanks
you
for
for
having
having
us.
It's been really great fun and lovely to see you, Amy.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you guys again.
Right, well, there you go. That was fun. I enjoyed that. That was nice, yeah. Yeah, that was a nice little interview. I thought it was going to be more, I don't know what I thought it was going to be. But answering the questions, I was a bit confused at the beginning. I didn't know what it was. I thought that was at the end of season 9. But, no, it was before season 7 had started, so... yeah, it's nice that they did that and answered a few questions from the fans, and yeah, it's always good when they do that. I enjoyed that. That was good. I really liked that. It's always good to find more Still Game material. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So, before we go, I mentioned in the beginning, so the Discovery series on Patreon with the documentaries, we're going to be adding more. I'm going to be adding these to YouTube. Jeremy Clarkson, Inventions That Change the World. I'll make that a YouTube series because they're all available on YouTube on, channels that clearly don't have the rights. So I know I can put that on YouTube. So that'll be going on YouTube. And we'll be doing this as well. Maybe not as a full series, but I will be doing this one and a couple of others. So, yeah, that's going to be a new series as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening. And also, the poll that we've got going on Patreon, this is the first round poll. Oh, Gary Tank Commander's got a vote, finally. So yeah, we're voting for a new series here. So if you join the Patreon, you can take part in this poll and get access to all the exclusive content, like Mind Your Language and Bottom, you know, the full-length reactions, and you get the bottom reactions before they go on YouTube, because, you know, they get put on Patreon first, and then YouTube has to wait for the edited versions. That's how it works. So yeah, consider joining the Patreon. We've got a special offer going at the moment. If you refer a friend to join my Patreon, and they actually join, you know, then you get your next month for free, and they get 50% off their first month. So it's a win-win. Just a nice little incentive to try and get a friend of yours to join. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and make sure you like this video and subscribe, comment, share. Follow the Facebook page as well, that's important. And the other links on the about, it's TikTok as well. Go there, check that out. And we will see you later. Good night.